is a topic I wanted to talk about though.
Go on.
It was like coming off this post that Mariam Musa put out on Instagram. Basically, she was saying that somebody called her a coconut.
Right, okay.
Like, white on the inside and black on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I've actually had comments like that as well.
Yeah.
And they piss me off. Because it's like, there's no distinctive way to be black. Do you know what I mean? It's like... Yeah, like how can you tell someone how to be black?
But you know what, it's true though, because you know for me, yeah, like even me, I get it, not all the time, but sometimes some people say, oh, you know, you're not black, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm black, but not black, I don't, you know, because like, maybe I'm too nice or
oh,
too
come
chill.
on, don't even say that, because everyone's nice. You're just saying the stereotypical black person is not nice.
No, but I don't know, like, you know, there's maybe not, I'm not enough fug. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
It's like a thug. You know, like, I'm not rough.
Oh,
you know
okay,
I mean?
like you're softy.
I'm not, that's what I mean. I'm not, you know, like...
Like you're not on road.
Yeah, and I'm not too, you know, manly, you know what I mean?
That doesn't make any sense.
But obviously, like, I feel like a lot of black guys...
That's a stereotype,
No,
though.
but a lot of black guys are perceived to be, like, you know, tough, like, ruthless. Black men have always been looked at as people that tolerate no rubbish. That's why, if you think about it in a workplace, like... You see a lot that nobody they'll probably like try to use like racial slur, but in a way that's not projected in a racial language way, but they'll do it in that, they won't confront a black person, a black guy, because they know that black guy will tell them what day it is, or even a black woman, because they know that a black woman's a strong woman.
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
I don't believe.
And black women not like if you look at how black women are perceived, typically they're perceived to be like alpha and strong. You know what I mean? And like lioness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, because of what they've been through. You know, and obviously they've always been undermined, and they've been through all that struggle. So they've always wanted to show everybody around them who's trying to bring them down that no, you can't bring me down. You know what I mean?
I guess I can understand that, but I feel like maybe the way I see it, I don't believe that all like racism is so, you know, out in your face like that. I feel like the way I've experienced it is very, very minimum. Like you would just have to pick on like the slightest of things because it's not so in your face kind of like that.
No.
So I don't know. I hear you, but like I don't know if I fully agree that it's that loud in your face kind of like that. I'm just saying that because the way that I am, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't talk a specific way, or I don't act a specific way, or I don't, you know, I'm not like, I don't know. There's a stereotype, and I just don't agree with the way that people can come up to me and say that, oh no, like you do act, you know, you don't act black. What does that mean?
No, you know what it is.
Like I'm black, I'm gonna have the same experiences as a black person because I'm black. My skin is black. Doesn't matter how I act. It doesn't disqualify. Do you know what I mean?
You know what it is. I think I know what they're saying, but what they're saying is wrong. I think what they're saying is I think you haven't. You know what it is with you. You haven't got an attitude.
No. I do have an attitude.
No. But you know what I mean. Like a lot of black girls.
Oh no, I don't like the stereotype because that's when you see black guys going out saying that, oh yeah, black girl, that's why I don't date black girls. That's why I'm going for the white girls because the black girls,
a lot of black
they've got attitude, they're difficult.
If you go on a night out and you try to chat to some black girls, not all, but in fact, no, not even all.
See, so can we not generalize? Let's not generalize it. Let's not generalize.
No, but a majority of them, you try to chat to them, they're like,
but like,
you know what I mean? They'll cuss you out. They'll look at that.
But that's not everyone.
No, but majority.
Maybe it's the ones that you've seen. Maybe that's
no,
what.
It's true. Listen, I've been to tons of black events. Tons. I've never pulled one black girl, took one home. Never. You know what
Have you tried?
You know what I'm saying?
Have you tried though?
The most I've got is a lips.
But to be honest, who's really lip-sync strangers like that? Who's really lip-sync strangers like that?
Last time I lips to black girl.
No, but who's really lip-sync strangers like that?
Listen, darling.
I've.
How you meant to find you behind there? You just gonna high five. Yeah.
So
you're talking that wine.
Okay, no, so you're talking about you're talking about the girls that you've met on a night out. But what about the girls that stay at home? You're generalizing all black girls, but not all black girls are like that, because not all black girls are gonna be in the spaces that you are.
I'm not saying
these black girls, they're black girls that stay at home, they're black girls that don't go out. What about for those girls that are nice, that are sweet, that presume a different energy than what you've seen on night out?
I'm a person that's emotional. No, well, not emotional in the sense that I cry a lot, but like I'm like in the sense of like I let my emotions out. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing.
But obviously sometimes that's not looked at as a what do you call it? It's more looked at as a weakness.
See, I have a problem with that, because I feel like it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be like that.
No, I agree with you. Like, I have a huge problem with that. Like, it should be okay for you to cry. It should be okay for you to have all these emotions. It should be okay to call one of your boys and say that, oh yeah, I'm going through it. Like, that should be allowed. But I don't know why it's so. I don't
go to my boys about stuff like that, because the thing is, well, like a couple, like a handful.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. A handful. You know what I mean? Because like, even like, for example, my brother, like as much as, you know, we're close, he's not the type of person I'd go to if I'm going through, like, you know, I'm down or something.
I feel like, but he would give you tough love though.
Oh, he would.
I feel like that's his way of showing love.
He would.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with tough love, yeah, you show it, but I think you give it when it's needed. You can't give tough love when somebody's like going through, like, let's say, for example, you've what do you call it, been abused by, like, your partner. Let's say you've been physically abused by a partner, and then obviously you've got trauma from it.
Yeah.
And you're sleepless now, you've got PTSD. You can't really give somebody tough love for that, because the thing is, with tough love, I feel like you give it. There's times where it's needed, and there's times where you need to be like, oh, come on, it's alright, I got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tough love. You can't give tough love in every sample, because it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
There's sometimes where somebody needs more, like, encouragement, and more like, you know, you being there for them. You can't just give tough love every time, because it doesn't work in every aspect.
That doesn't resonate with a lot of people. I think a lot of people feel like maybe tough love is just the way to go. And
no, the thing is, you know what it is, in this day and age, tough love, it doesn't work for everybody. You know what I mean? And the thing is, everybody has a way of dealing with stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? And some people, you can give them tough love and they'll probably wake up and be like, oh yeah, you're right, good, go about the day. Some people, they need more encouragement, they need more, you know, like, bringing up, they need more patience. You know what I mean? Because everybody deals with stuff differently. You know what I mean?
So how would you, like, personally like to, like, receive, like, comfort, help, advice if you're going through something? Like, would you want, I feel like some people prefer the tough love, because what I usually do is that I have two groups of people that I call. I like to call the mandem, and I like to call my female friends, because I know I'm going to get two different perspectives. Because from my female friends, I'm going to get a more, like, I feel like I love them, but they do cuddle me a lot. And I like that. I like to, oh no, it's going to be okay. Let's go out. Let's, you know, get our nails done, whatever. Let's, you know, just find different ways to, like, just, you know, comfort and just, you know. But I feel like from guys, my male friends, I get a lot of, you know, tough up advice kind of, like, approach. And I love that. I love the balance, because I can't be cuddled all the time. Do you know what I mean? So getting that tough love, for me, I quite like it, because for me, I feel like I like to see poppies and rainbows in the world all the time. I like seeing good everywhere I go, which is probably not the best way to live life, because not everyone's got the best intentions, not everyone's gonna, you know, not everyone has your best interests at heart. I really appreciate the tough love, because it kind of, like, brings me back to reality.
Yeah, you know, you could be the best person in the world, but people will still try to crucify you. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Michael Jackson.
Because people see an opportunity, because they're, oh, okay, so we can walk all over this person.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
That's the kind, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need to know where you leave your niceness, you know what I mean? You know, because at the end of the day, I think sometimes when you're too nice, or you're a person that is so willing to give anything to someone that people will start disrespecting you. You know what I mean? They'll start, because in their head they'll feel like, well, he's not going to say anything because he would just be like, he would just listen to me.
I guess it depends the kind of person you're dealing with.
Yeah.
There's some people are nice. Some people aren't.
I always say to people that you gotta look at the people who are in your life, and you gotta be a good judge of character. You know what I mean? Not everyone you can let into that circle.
Yeah. Do you feel like there'll be any friends of yours that could do you wrong?
The ones that I'm close to now, I feel like all the people who are close to my circle.
Like you've got rid of all the toxic.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I think there's only one person that was toxic in my life. If you're not in my circle, then you can't really harm me, because that person is quite far from me, and even if they haven't, I won't give them the opportunity to get close to me, where they can end up turning the back on me, or like, what do you call it, pushing me away or whatever. So I won't let them in. So it's all right. Let's say you've been friends with somebody, or you are being associated with somebody, but as long as they're not too close to you, they can never harm you.
Love them from afar, love them from a distance.
Exactly. As much as you want to be there for the person, or you want to help the person, sometimes you helping that person isn't gonna benefit anything, because that person is just gonna, you're gonna help that person, but that person isn't gonna, be grateful, or even like return the favour back to you.
And that's the thing, you need to know your friends. So if you know how they're going to react, how they're going to be like, then you really have to sit there and decide, are they someone that you want to be friends with? Because I've had it where one of my friends have done something bad to my other friend, and I've had to make the conscious decision to let go of that friend, because if you're treating someone that I know, someone that I love, another friend of mine, a certain type of way, I'm going to give you a big side eye. I'm not going to want to be friends with you anymore. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to do something wild like that to my friend, what's going to stop you from doing that to me? Do you know what I mean? But then it's sticky when your friends are friends with your ops. I don't know how to feel about that, but what can you do? It depends how bad those ops are, to be honest. If it's over something petty, then what can you really say?
Yeah.
But some people are like, if you're friends with my op, you can't be my friend.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
If
you're friends with, let's say your friend has an op and you're friends with the op, let me put it the other way. If you have an op and your friend is friends with that op, would you be okay with that?
I'm alright with it, because the thing is, I can get the juicy information about the person.
No, wait, no, because if they're gonna be friends with your op, they're not gonna be coming back to report to you of stuff that they're saying about you. Because that doesn't make any sense. Because then what if they're not taking sides?
Well, they might not be taking sides, but like, sometimes it's like that in life. You're gonna have.
No, I don't believe anyone would do that. It depends. It's either they're a snake of a friend, and they don't rate your op, the friend that they're.
But the thing is, it's not always a bad thing.
Arnold, there's no situation I can ever see of a friend being friends with your op and reporting back to you, unless that they're not friends with that op anymore, because that's a snaky friend.
Well, listen. The thing is, I'm not a person that's gonna, tell you to fall out with somebody if I'm not friends with the person,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person, because at the end of the day, you are entitled to.
What if it's really bad what this person did to you? Do you feel like you stand on a moral ground to tell your friend not to be friends with them? To be honest, I don't feel like anyone has a right to tell anybody who to be friends with, because at the end of the day, everyone has their own minds, everyone has their own choices. People are allowed to make their own decisions. You can't really be going ahead and telling somebody what they should do with their friendship choice. But it depends the severity of what's happened.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like...
I'd hope that my friend would see, they did that to you, right? I'm going to cut it off. Something that I know that I've done on more than one occasion.
Well, the thing is, not everybody's like that. That's the thing, though. Not everybody's going to be like, And the thing is, people that always want to get involved. What isn't in their situation? They don't want to get involved.
I don't know how much I can be okay with that though. Like someone just, you know, keeping a blind ear to it. Because if I'm a firm believer that if someone's gonna do something to someone that you know, there is absolutely nothing stopping them from doing the same thing to you. So that's why I feel like, in terms of friendships, you know your friends. So if you know you've got a friend moving sideways, why are they still there?